Hey everyone, this video is going to be all about how to find categories for your books on Amazon KDP. So let's go ahead and get started. I highly recommend using BookBolt. They have a free resource for categories. So just go to the BookBolt website, go to resources, KDP category finder. And again, this is free. You don't have to have the BookBolt subscription to use this. And I use this for literally every single book that I use. And if I don't use it, then that means I already know what categories I want. But this is highly useful, so I definitely recommend it. So let's just go over some examples. So let's just say you have a flower notebook. That's the examples I'll be using for this video. You can do this with anything, just whatever your book is about. If you have a logbook or scrapbook paper or a plain notebook, figure out what's on your cover, what the purpose of the book is. There are so many different categories that you could put your book into. But if you're really struggling to find some, here are some tricks and tips that I use to figure them out on my own. So I recommend looking at your competitors' books. You can click on one like this, and if you scroll all the way down, well, not all the way down, like halfway down, it tells you the bestsellers ranks that the book is in certain categories. Now, not all of these categories are listed on the KDP upload tool here, but most of them will be. So sometimes you're not always going to find them, and that's why I use the BookBolt tool as well. So again, if we do it for a book like this, similar flower book, scroll all the way down, it tells you the bestsellers rank in the categories. So if we have a flower composition notebook, let's just see what happens when we type in flower. There are tons of categories here. So you can look, see whatever works best for you. This could be gardening. If your cover has roses on it, you could do the roses. But let's say like maybe you don't want to do something about the cover. So this has to do with writing. This is a composition notebook. So let's just type in writing. There's all of this stuff that comes up. So this could be juvenile nonfiction language arts journal writing. This could be, let's see, maybe essays in writing if it has to do with baseball. There's just so many different options here. And if you're trying to find it, just follow the arrows that it says. So let's do this one. Nonfiction, sports, and recreation. And this is in alphabetical order, which is so helpful. I'm so happy that they do that. And this was under baseball, essays, and writing. It's that simple. So I absolutely love this tool. You could do something else. Let's type in school. And this could definitely be school and education. It could be homeschooling. There are endless possibilities, but I highly, highly recommend looking at your competitors, see what they have. See, this is school and teaching, so that's where I got the school from. Let's see if we type in teaching. There's tons that come up for teaching. And sometimes not everything's going to come up. So if I type in composition notebook, let's see if anything comes up. So there is something that comes up. Let's type in something that I don't think will come up. Let's do jelly bean. Do something random. So if there aren't any categories that BookBolt finds that relates to your word, it will be blank like this. But just keep trying. Make it as few words as you can. Let's put in essay. This goes over all of the different essays. We could do journal. This goes over all the different journals. There's so many different options here, and I'm so happy that it shows you exactly how to get there. And then it has this relevance column, which my understanding is how relevant that category is to the words that you typed. But that's my understanding. I haven't actually checked that, but that's kind of what I get out of that. And looking at your competitors to see what books that they have their, like what categories they have their books in, is also super helpful. And I have no idea who these people are that created these books. I just selected them at random. So just putting that out there. Not giving my opinion on them or anything. I'm just using them as an example. So that is how you can do categories for your books. It can be easy to overthink it, but honestly, don't overthink it. You can select 2 categories while uploading your book, and then afterwards you can add up to 10 categories total, so 8 more if you send a message to the KDP help service people. So that's also something you can do to get more sales with your book if you have it in some more categories. So thank you guys so much for watching and listening. I really hope that this was helpful. Hope you have a great day.